tune back in later, or whether I'll be dead or alive. It's 50-50 at this point.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the United
How you doing, ladies and gentlemen? Grimm from the Bug Out Boys. We are out at it again. And right behind me is Drought from a long overdue time. Glad to have him back. I know all the ladies missed him. We're, as you can tell, probably working our way up right now. Got a lot of new gear to test out, a couple of different processes. So this should be, all in all, a really great bug out experience. And let's do it. I think we made it to where at least one panoramic view of the area. I'll take you back the other way.
I feel physically drained. Jesus. Why that out of shape?
Totally worth it. What do you think, Drought?
Totally worth it.
It is absolutely gorgeous, guys. Actually, now we have a moment here. How are you liking the frame pack versus your first bug out bag?
It's much better.
Much better?
Easier, much lighter.
Lighter. Well, I mean, it's
Balances the weight so much better.
Well, I mean, but this pack is heavier than the last one, right? I mean, or at least you feel like you put more stuff into it, right?
No, this one has less stuff.
Less stuff, but it's on your hips.
Yeah.
So, Drought is using one of my old backpacks, and because we were all using frameless packs, and I was like, you know what, hey, why don't you just take this pack out for a try? And I think he's really enjoying it. I mean, I know I love my frame pack, so time to cool off. He's got the idea right there. After the steep incline, Drought started feeling some hot spots on his feet. You can't see in frame, but his boots and socks were off, so his feet could dry and we could assess the problem. Coming from experience, foot injuries are very debilitating and should be addressed early to avoid future complications. Drought taking in some vital munchies there, and actually we found the real panoramic view, which is actually just a few yards from where we were, but gonna give that to you right there. Enjoy all of its gorgeousness. So, we got some trail mix.
Yeah, it's just some nuts.
Just some nuts. Actually, Drought brings up a good point. A lot of people are always focused on MREs, freeze-dried food for their bug out, but doing a little bit of research, per pound, the amount of calories that you get from like peanuts per pound is the best. And when you're bugging out and you're doing a lot of extemporaneous exercise, I mean, coming up that hillside, what do you say there, Drought? That was pretty rough.
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit. I think, looking at the map, I think we did over 1,000 feet in elevation and very small amount of space. So again, per weight, peanuts give you the most calories. So like a good, some people call it gorp, good old raisins and peanuts, basically trail mix. So dried fruit and dried peanuts, those are going to keep very well, and you can have them in your pocket. I have them in this pocket right here. I have them right there so I can just kind of grab them and munch them on the move, and then sitting down just to get those calories, those proteins back into you. Don't overestimate good old trail mix when you're doing this. You can Ziploc bags, pack it away, vacuum seal it. Think about it. Might be a little bit hard to see. Zoom's not too great on this camera, but those are radio, possibly TV station antennas. Not too far away, so might be a little bit of an adventure maybe tomorrow to see if we can get up to them, because in a bug out situation, those could be very vital for our communications to find other people that are in our situation. Right now, we have taken off the packs, taking a rest, and we were deciding whether we will stay here at this established campsite in this clearing, or if we will press on. Now we are on top of the ridge, and typically speaking, on top of a ridge you're not going to find any water. We do have a decent amount of water right now, but call me a little gun shy, but after the last one it'd be really nice to know that there's water nearby in case we need it. So just going to take a rest, and I think we're going to push forward, aren't we, Drought?
Yep.
So we're going to push forward, find some water. How are the feet doing? How are the feet doing?
All right. Surviving.
Surviving? Well, that's what us bug out boys do. We survive. All right, so right now we found a good place to camp here. Found great water source over there. I'll be showing a little bit more of the pond that we found, this mountain pond. But just using the old machete to process some wood so we can have fire. Now what I'm doing this time a little bit differently is that since there's some daylight, the wood's dry, I'm going to process it, then I'm going to get the my rain fly up, and I'm going to take all this wood and I'm going to get it underneath there just in case if it decides to rain, all our processed wood stays dry, and so we can keep a fire going throughout the night and a little bit throughout tomorrow. So we'll get to processing the wood. Got the hammock set up. I'll be putting the wood underneath the rain flies prospectively to keep it dry, but got right here is my mattress pad that I'm going to give it a whirl. I have assembled it at home already, know how it works, the best way to do it, but it's time to see how it does out in the wild. So I'm gonna work on this, get this set up, and then probably start on a fire next. you can see, set up, beautiful pond. Drought is taking in an MRE here. Alright, Drought is grabbing himself some water from this lovely pond here. What does it smell like?
A little bit of sulfur, maybe magnesium?
Sulfur? Magnesium? That's interesting.
Like gunpowder almost.
Huh. Well, it is fed by a spring. Alright, so what are you using to take care of the water this time, Drought?
Potable aqua. That's chlorine dioxide tablets.
Alright. So basically what you need, put one tablet in what, 1 liter, 1 quart or something like that?
Yeah, that's what it said. 1 liter or 1 quart, whatever.
And how long will it take for that that tablet to make that water good enough for you to drink?
4 hours.
4 hours. And it has.
Luckily, I'm going to bed, so that's not going to make a difference.
So that's a good call. So yeah, so there you go. So Drought, he read the directions. He knows it's going to take 4 hours for this chlorine dioxide, I think he said, to work. So if you if that's all you have, or that's what you're using, because it does take care of cysts, yeah, viruses, bacteria. It actually takes care of a lot, but it takes 4 hours for it to do it. So do it when you're not in a rush for the water, because it will take 4 hours to do that. So he's gonna pop in that pill, and I'm gonna get over there and I'm gonna get a close-up of that happening. Boom! Look at that. It's like Alka-Seltzer. It's a deadly Alka-Seltzer. Supposed to shake it?
No, just mixing it around. Why not?
Yeah. Oh, it's at the top now. Well, there you go. So pop it in, fizz, fizz.
Tune back in later, or whether I'll be dead or alive. It's 50-50 at this point.
And this is why we bring Drought out on bug out trips. Fire's dying. Beautiful stars tonight. And it's dropped down a little chilly, and I finally kind of got myself situated on the air mattress, so we'll see how tonight's sleep goes. So, see you tomorrow. Day 2. As soon as it started getting light, it started to rain. Been heavy, light, heavy, light. So hoping that it will eventually let up so we can pack up relatively dry. Drought is over in his nice tent, staying dry as well. We did move any of the remaining firewood underneath, so the firewood that we worked so hard for is staying dry. We will see. Best laid plans of mice have been, but we might be marching forth in the rain. Bit foggy over our gorgeous little pond right here. Actually, the water is still rather warm. So if this burns off, might not be a bad time to take a dip. Clean off a little bit. It's tempting. Look at that. It's just blowing in. It was perfectly clear, and now whoosh. That is so cool.
I think I know where all your fog went from earlier. Back.
Oh my gosh. That is some Sleepy Hollow stuff right there. That was awesome. Well, we are off. We had a little bit of respite from the rain, so we took that advantage to pack up our gear. Packing up wet gear, it's a pain. Just FYI. But wanted to take a dip, but being that there's no sun coming anytime soon, we thought it'd be prudent to not get into the water and be cold and wet, since we don't know when it's going to get dry again. Couple observations thus far. First, I was wearing the schmog. That is great for sun and warmth, and actually I did a very good job of keeping the sweat off my brow. Not so good when it comes to everything being wet. We're going to be walking through some wet trees and stuff because it just kind of gets tangled. So, switch to the boonie hat. The air mattress worked great. Still getting used to having to sort it out in the hammock, but my back and butt were warm all night, so success. Alright, so we just hit our packs behind that large rock. Drought and I saw those radio towers / TV towers, not sure just yet, the other day. So we believe that this road is going to take us up to them. But we've ditched our packs, so we're doing a little bit of a recon mission. And we don't want to be weighted down by the packs. Towers could be very important in a bug out situation. Either use them to transmit or receive messages from other people or find out what's going on in the outside world. So let's do some recon. I'm trying to keep a low profile right now. It's a shame that that's so misty, or cloud cover so low. These are just stretching all the way up there. And actually, I don't know if you can see, there's a second one behind that actually goes even higher. Oh, I just keep on going up. Some sort of building right there. No cars though. So, a couple different buildings here that you could, I guess, commandeer. And then, if you know your way around radio and such, do you? Oh, I don't have a ham license yet. Do you? No. You could maybe work something out with these antennas. There's one right there. There's another one further down with a little shack, and then you got these big guys, and then plenty of power. What do you think? Pretty cool?
Pretty cool.
Here goes Drought. First sip of the.
Oh, that's terrible.
Wait a minute! I thought there was no taste.
Oh yeah. The water already had that stench to it. That's why I'm putting it in this thing.
Smells.
You see, it's just a syrup. You pour water in there.
Tastes like kind of like pool water.
Yep.
And we're gonna try and. All right. So what
Change the flavor.
Drought's got here is a squincher or something. So you put the water in the packet, not inside your canteen or whatever. Is that how that works? Mm-hmm. So, well, I'm not sure the no taste applies, but at least you know there's no bacteria, protozoa, or viruses in that water. But it basically tastes like what? A light pool water?
Disgusting pool water. This adds flavor. You can't taste the crap in this, you just taste lemonade.
There you go. The other thing then to note is actually, and let me see this for a second, is that if you notice, I don't know if you can see, well, those are markings on the bottle. I don't know if you can see in the bottom or not. Come on, move around.
Well, now you got bubbles.
There we go. There. Because you didn't
crap.
because you didn't filter it. There's still
you know what?
particulates in there. So, hey, we're testing some stuff out. It will keep you alive. And did you just down that whole squencher?
Oh, it takes like 4 ounces.
That's true. That was a lot, but there you have it.
What do I want?
All right, so just undid my field stripped MRE. Drought's got an MRE. He's trying to trade me some of his MRE for my MRE.
Table syrup. Table syrup.
I don't want your table syrup. Just trying to get my jalapeno cheese spread. It's really
Peanut butter
good.
again.
Because he's got peanut butter again.
Well, at least it's crackers instead of bread.
There you go.
Mix up.
There you go.
Are you filming me or you?
I'm filming me.
Oh, I can't tell.
Now I'm filming you. I'm back at me. So we actually ended up passing the waterfall and the campsite that was, so there was a campsite, we saw that, but the waterfall was
This is bullshit.
not much of a waterfall. So we're actually have run out of trail before we get back to our destination. And actually, this never really happened before. So Drought and I are sitting down, comparing MREs, taking a load off the feet too. This is the first time that he's done a multi-day hiking, on the move. This would be my second one, and he's feeling it, and I can totally understand because I was feeling it on the last bug out when we were on the move, and I'm feeling it a little bit too because I didn't really give myself a huge break between bug outs this time. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we had our MREs, gave us some fuel to press on. Drought and I decided, after comparing our injuries and such, that it'd be best to press on forward to the vehicle and end this trip a little earlier. Drought called himself a couple of pretty bad blisters, and from first-hand experience, I know what it's like to hike out on some nasty blisters. So, but it's not a total loss. We learned about the water purification tablets, learned about different headgear as well as the air mattress. Drought has learned the very importance of having a mat for his tent and possible different sock and or footwear. But you did love having the frame pack, correct?
Yeah, frame pack worked.
Much, and then much better than your pack before.
Much better.
Yeah, so again, so another firm believer in that as well. So we've learned, we've grown, we got the bumps and bruises to prove it. Now we're going home.